Oh, I got a bad feeling about this one, Mario! I can't believe that I just gave Metroid Prime 2 the fucking Legend of Spyro trilogy treatment. It has been nearly, if not more than, a month since I last played this. And I don't know why! I guess because Kirby happened and I put everything else instantly became like a lower priority. But it feels bad. I should not be doing to Metroid what I'm doing to Spyro. Especially because one of those is a very linear beat-em-up where nothing is going on ever. And the other is going to be a sprawling dungeon of... I almost said miracles. Whatever the opposite... there's going to be a lack of miracles tonight. Like, I just stopped in the middle of that. I'm going to be so fucking lost tonight. And the only thing I remember about last time is that I was lost. Anyways, so that's how I'm doing tonight. How about you guys? I can, like, skip this, right? It's got cool atmosphere, but it really is just like looking at logos. Let's see here. The Argon Wastes, I'm like 15% done. This is it, Luigi. Mario, no! I'm begging you! They call it the Aegon Wastes because I'm an Aegon-y. Like, did I ever find my way to anything? After being lost for all this time? I guess first thing I'd want to do is check the map and maybe see if I can get my bearings from any of that. Oh, wait, I remember what happened. No, I did find my way because, no, we got to fight, Dark Samus. And then we got the thing that opens the black doors. Okay. So with that in mind, I gotta find some new doors to open. It looks like this just kind of connects to the same place. Huh. You know, considering this is like a brand new weapon type, there is a remarkable lack of black doors just about everywhere. Except for maybe over here. I don't know if I should be wanting to make my way over to the Aegon Temple next, but it would be a good first place to investigate, you know? My only concern is that, every time I come here, I remember there being, like, obstructions, like, in different, like, parts of the ring that prevent you from, like, getting to all four sides. But I forget where those obstructions are, so I don't know if I can, like, get to that right now, but you'd think them putting a black door there is obstruction enough. So, let's see. I guess if I'm coming from here, then I would be going here, and there's a black door there. Command center, and then there's a portal in this room. So maybe this is the intended shortcut that they want me to take, a quick way to get to the Dark World. But now why would I want to do that exactly? That's my question. I guess we'll find out once we're on the other side of it all. Wait a second. It's this direction where Dark Samus was. Oh, I must have wanted to save and then I did like a full loop back. So I just like, this is unrelated shit. So this is... I guess there's gonna be no harm in here. I can't see why they would make a room where I fought a boss. Like, that should be a save. Once the boss is gone, that place ought to be safe. Once I come back, there should be nothing that concerns me. Except maybe the icky pain like goop. Okay, let's see. My energy's doing alright. I'm at 97. I mean, it doesn't look very safe. There's a bunch of burning and awful danger. But, you know, there is a profound lack of evil clones trying to kill me. Okay, let's see then. What is this? Maybe this was like an upgrade room or something? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, no, that's right. The dark beam uses, like, ammo. There better be some in these boxes, or we're gonna have a problem. A purple! And just one of those gives me 40 shots? Well, this seems to be, like, attached to, like a purple gauge that goes, like, very high up. So I wonder if 40 is, like, the max I can carry, or if there's any more I can hold at a time in my bullet wallet, if I happen to find any more. Well, I guess it's a good thing I got locked in there then, because I was about to charge headfirst into everything else with, like, nothing to show for it. Like, they were kind enough to put ammo upgrades in that, ammo refills, rather, in the upgrade room. But, like, if I'm just, like, in here, who knows where I'm gonna find boxes? Why is it playing the music? Why is it playing the music? Oh, God. See, this is the other thing that I also remember very vividly. Is that there was a Metroid outbreak, which I'm very cranky about. And I'm certain that the people who are supposed to be taking care of the Metroids are also very cranky about this, but... like, for what purpose? Oh, wait, no, it's just these guys. I can deal with these guys. This is fine. It's the Metroids that give me pause for thought. Okay, you're over with. I presume there are others. I'm, like, keeping an eye, for once in my life, on the little reticle in the top left corner, but... oh, wait, there's a dot. But there's nothing in front of me, so maybe below me? Ah, why not? We'll find each other one way or another. See, like, this is the thing, is that I have, like, every reason to want to avoid playing more of those goddamn Spyro games. Which, thankfully, is just done with now. Like, I finished that trilogy. That's a part of my life I never have to revisit ever again. But, like, I enjoy these games. So I don't know what took me so long. Huh? You know what? A lot of what was making me lost in the first place was, like, exclusively based around what I could and could not access. The doomed entry from the original Portal, which I think was, yeah, the Portal site. But now, if I can approach the Dark Dungeon from, like, a totally different angle, this will give me a lot to explore from here on out. But I am going to have to get very used to, running from bubble to bubble again. So I have to, like, figure out where I'm going before I go there. Because that shit drains fast. It looks like there's something pretty interesting up there, though. I'm not sure how to get up to it. Let's see, there's just white doors in here. Hold on. There's a black door above this, and a black door there. So I'm gonna have to use one of those two. Because I don't have any other kinds of shots that can do anything about this. Hey, wait a second. So this is where I just started. There is nothing in its place. So if I, like, want to leave through here, I, like, can't. Yeah, I really don't know where it is I'm supposed to, like, navigate to. Like, there's definitely two ledges in this room. And one of them's up here, but I can't make that with just a normal double jump. So I'm gonna have to find a way to, like, climb something. And these look like they might be interesting, but they don't seem to break unless they're, like, missable, which they are also not. There's a big bubble over here. My game designer brain is telling me that this is, like, beckoning me, like, hey, you want to climb this? Oh, I know you want to climb this. Head over here if you want to climb this. So we'll head over to, to this, and we'll kind of get like a different angle here. Maybe there's like a ledge over here we can jump from. Though it doesn't seem like it. But if I'm locked in here and I can't take the the portal back out, then I'm gonna have to find out the answer or die trying. If I just like reshoot these, does it like replenish the timer, or do I only get to recharge it once it's already expired? I mean, there's like definitely like guys up there. How do they get up there if they have no moves? Ah boy. Ah boy. What other angles can I look at this room from? Also, I've been like viewing this as like a collectible. Well, what happens if I like shoot at it? Maybe it's like a switch of some kind? No, I think that's definitely a collectible. That's probably like a dungeon map if I had to guess. Let's try shooting this. So that just leaves like a big purple cloud then. I was thinking maybe I could use it as like a landmine or something. Although, let's keep looking up. If I can like detonate a missile, maybe there's like a stalactite somewhere that I can like knock down with ease, and then like create a path to climb where I otherwise could not find one. Something telling me that's not going to be the solution though. Nuh-uh. Wait, there's something over here. Never mind, there's literally not. There's literally not. God, it drains so fast. Oh, there was a thingy like next to it though. You know what, let's stay in here for now. Is that little alcove that I found, is that on the map? Or did I just like find like a secret? Because this is a thing that can occasionally happen in Metroid games. You just like find a thing that's like not marked anywhere. And then you're just like suddenly, if you look at the map, you're like walking out of bounds, you know? No, I mean, my first concern is that I walked out of here like a little too early, but no matter how much double jumping I do, doesn't seem like there's any ledges that would help me up there from that little hole. Why are you? Why are any of you? I definitely only have 2 kinds of shots, and I can't leave. The answer's gotta be in here. Well, wait a second. If these things are purple, how about I try shooting them with my purple gun? You know? Like, I've got limited ammo. So, this is like probably a really stupid... Hey, but this thing's purple too. No, I was hoping that maybe like different beams could have different reactions, but I don't think that is at all the case. So I already like went through a quarter of what's available to me. I'm not going to go through any more of that. Nothing over here. Ow. Do my smart bombs work? Huh. I mean, this itself is like on a little bit of a ledge. If I had to guess, that's what gives me the best height to make it up there. But it's like still not good enough. The answer has to be in this room. I've been like locked in here and told to find a solution. But wait a second. It is called, after all, the doomed entry. So maybe that's what's going on here. But additionally, hold on. Maybe this is a doomed entry because this is like not a good place to enter from. But keep an eye out for this. Look at this. See this symbol? Yeah, we're looking at it. I press the 1 button. Look at the lower right corner. Now, this is far too low resolution to see if I'm like looking at the same thing, but it is like a red orb encased in like a sphere of lines. So like, I think that's like one of the 3 keys that I need. And look, if I double jump, you can just barely make out that there's a black door behind that key. So I'm probably not supposed to get it from in here. I'm probably supposed to, like, find another path and then, like, leave through that and re-enter this room. And then maybe once I do that, the way out will make itself clear to me. Okay, so if I'm not supposed to be getting up there, there is a little ledge over here, but it's still the same height as the other stuff that I haven't been able to reach. So, is there anything, like, behind me and up? I haven't looked like, really this way yet. Damn. This seems pretty doomed if you ask me. Maybe I have to, like, walk up to it and, like, shoot it, like, through the light. No, I'm just wasting more of this stuff. I think it's just, like, a decorative light, you know? It happens. I don't have, like, any other abilities, really. I think the gun and the double jump are the only two things that I have. And just to check it off the list, I definitely don't have anything that can open the white doors. Although, wait a second. This is the only one that's like a slightly different color. Now, what kind of clue could that be, I wonder? Is it like a piece of storytelling of some kind? Or perhaps a piece of the puzzle? Like, I'm just gonna make sure I shoot all of these once with, like, the corresponding color. And maybe that'll have something to do with the solution. But it seems like no. Gee, I mean, I think once I have, like, more abilities to work with, this whole Dark World concept could be interesting in a Metroid context. But I don't know. Having these, like, little bubbles that you have to stay in between feels great for action. Like, oh, I'm gonna fight with enemies and I have to, like, simultaneously manage these bubbles while moving from place to place and fighting back at them. So I understand it in that context. I do not see how this aids, like, the process of puzzle solving. Because if I want to, like, start walking around the room and examine my details and start experimenting and find answers, as is the Metroid way, you know, either you gotta do it fast or you're fucked. Hey, what's this purple thing? I like shooting purple things. This has so far been my theory of experimentation with everything. What if I, like, touch it? I don't know. I can keep trying to shoot it a couple more times. But probably no more than that. So even this, you mean to tell me, doesn't have anything to do with... Oh god, wait. Oh, look! It's one of these thingies! Okay. So this one is permanent, I believe. Good to know. Now, the question is, why would I want to permanently be here? You know what, it looks like someone, like, stabbed a stick in this at first, but now that I look at it a little bit closer, it seems that it looks like more of like a horn, like it's meant to be a part of the structure. It could be a lever. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the horn itself has any collision either, because I'm just, like, shooting the pillar behind it. Oh, it does have collision. I don't think there's really a point to it. Unless the horn, I can stand on it? No. No, I just clipped through it. Cool. Well, alright. Are there any other of those, like, permanent thingies to make happen, to examine? Wait, this is, like, a little bit of a ledge back here. No. If I could stand on that, that's a little higher up than this ledge back here. So I'd like to think that I could use it. But, it never behaves as ground. You're, like, always sliding down it. So I don't think I can, like, jump once and then, like, reset whether or not I'm standing to allow myself to do a double jump. Well, that's a clue. That's a clue, though. That said, I do still feel like I get a better like vantage point of everything from over here. Okay, so there's another one of these little like stakes in the ground up there. That's what's generating this. Is there a stake over here that maybe I could activate? That could be a reasonable theory. There definitely is a temporary one up there. I just saw a temporary one there. No, I don't see anything like that here. I really think that this has something to do with the solution, though. Hey, you know what? Let's try scanning. We haven't really tried scanning much in here, in the Dark World. Morphology Dark Preed. Darkling possessed gas-filled cyborg. Darkling enhances target's durability. Destruction of outer body will release a highly toxic cloud. The aggressive Preeds are often possessed by Darklings for aerial hunting missions. The presence of the dark creature makes the small cyborg more durable. The toxic gas carried by a Preed is enhanced by exposure to dark energy, making it considerably more dangerous. Okay, so it's like a hazard. However, there are other things to scan now that I'm like choosing to use this ability, so maybe scanning other things will also be a part of the puzzle here. Subject's spine was shattered after high-velocity impact. The attack crippled the subject, leaving it vulnerable to further attacks, and ultimately, termination. There's more of this, there's some sludge. Maybe that horn, we can examine the one with the horn as well. Subject took multiple armor breaches, exposing its body to local atmosphere. Resulting trauma led to multiple organ failure and death. Element Phazon. Volatile ore with biomutagenic properties. Origin point of Phazon unknown. First detection of element on planet Talon 4. Used by space pirates to produce vast levels of energy. Is this really the first time you've ever scanned this sort of thing? Vast levels of energy. Bioforms exposed to Phazon without proper shielding will eventually undergo radical mutation. I see. Hey, let's verify whether or not this is a key or not, though. Dark Aegon Temple Key! One of the... I can't believe I just like saw like a red blob. I'm like, yeah, this is the one. Hey, wait a second, though. I might be right about this thing. This statue conceals a Luminoth device. Outer shell of the statue is composed of brimstone. Explosive damage may weaken or destroy it. And that would explain why they put this thing here. So that I can interact with it at my leisure. So what, do I just have to like missile it? Oh, hey, what do you know? What is that thing, though? I guess we'll scan it and find out. We'll do a double scan. There's layers and layers of scanning. Xenotech Light Lift Crystal, energized by dark-based weapons. Luminoth lift platform will lower when crystal is energized by dark weaponry. Used by Luminoth forces during the war. Most still function, despite periodic abuse from the Ing. You know, you'd think that shooting the purple things with my purple gun would have an effect instead of shooting the white thing with my purple gun. But hey, a solution's a solution. That explains why I couldn't fucking climb my way up to anything. So, that begs the question then. Perhaps that bit with the ledge on it is an exit after all. Maybe. Yeah, I can totally get to that from where I am here. Oh god, I gotta switch to this. Phew! Yeah, I don't really see anything stopping me from reaching that otherwise. Not at all. Can I... Wait, if I charge, I can, like, suck it into me, right? Yeah, okay. If there's anything that's gonna, like, force me to use that more often, it's definitely, having safe zones and not so safe zones. Ooh. Holy moly. Well, you'd think that maybe it's like a too easy key because it's like right there immediately. But I think given how long it took me, it was a hard-earned, hard-fought key. And now I can fucking leave. That is after doing this. Alright, let's hope there's some more safety zones here. I really hate that you cannot use the dark weapon to activate these things. Switching between them those precious few seconds that it takes can really spell the difference between like a full life bar sometimes. Yeah, these things don't like explode very easily, do they? Okay. Also, these things don't really show it, but I think if you mash at them, they do like recharge faster. Like it does like restart the timer maybe. Well, okay. Here I'm met with another white door that I can't do anything about. Yeah, it was like blinking because it was about to run out, but then I shot it and now we're fine. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can make out beneath me. And there is like stuff that I can interact with, but I can't even like shoot through the grate. So unless there's something important here to scan. What the fuck is that thing? I didn't even see that! Morphology Darkling Tentacle, Dimension Warping Ing Tendril. Darkling will open warps and attempt to grapple enemy targets. Dislikes bright light. I think I'm cool without the logbook on that one. I get the point. Well, it seems that this path is going to be a shortcut for later. Whenever I do manage to acquire like an ice weapon, is what I assume it is. But it seems that the only intended exit for the time being is going to be through this other dark door. Yeah, and now they're putting like... This is the safer way, too. They put like the dangerous enemies in the hallway it didn't want me to go into. And now here it's all chill. Hey, what the fuck is that? Oh, I remember you! This guy like takes a while, don't they? It's a cool animation, though. Any fellow game developers enjoy rendering liquids by just, like, slathering a bunch of cylinders into one big mass? Okay, well, I think I did it. Hey, let's examine this thing. What happened to this poor sap? Bioscan complete. Subject was undergoing parasitic fusion when its heart failed. Massive biosystem shock led to the termination of subject and parasite. Is that more like tentacle thingies, or...? No, that's just generally Phazon. Alright, I guess I charge forward. Oh my god. I saw the blue door up ahead on the map. I'm like, oh, whoa, a blue door? I wonder what kind of unique weapon I'll have to use to counter that. Oh god. The slime. The slime? Hey. I don't appreciate that they leave like just enough wiggle room for those guys to like sneak around you and attack you from all sides of the bubble. Feels a bit mean. Oh, you know what? You can like slurp those up from quite a distance away, huh? That's not so bad. Well, hey, look at this, another portal. Let's take a look at where this would dump me out in the light world if I did want to exit from here. Although, looking at like the path that I took, I think there's not really any other place I would want to go from here. Oh, aside from the door that I'm literally looking at right now. And then this is, wait a second. Hall of Stairs. P. So, Dark Oasis, this is the room where I fought that Dark Samus mini-boss, wasn't it? Now, it looks to me like the only thing in here is going to be, you know, a red door that I can't do anything about, so unless, actually, hold on, I can shoot that, hold on. For now, I can try 12 more times. Is it gonna, like, lift me back up, or... I guess I'm on my own from here. Wait, no, this is like a missile door, isn't it? Oh, it is usable! I'm using my Metroid Prime 1 brain here. Aw, save room. Phew! No, it's a very good thing I found one of these, because I was literally thinking to myself when I couldn't find my way out of that, the dark entry or whatever it was. The hopeless puzzle. I don't know what you want to call it. But I was thinking, like, I think my only option here is to, like, just die. Like, I wasn't gonna do it, but I was, like, definitely, like, contemplating it quite a bit. Let's see, let's examine this guy. Analysis? This guy didn't save. This guy lost his save file. Subject has a number of severe phazon radiation burns. Trauma from these wounds is the cause of death. Another one? Subject's chest armor was compromised by multiple high-energy strikes, then penetrated by a piercing weapon, terminating subject's life signs. So that's where I came from. This is where I want to go. So I guess that portal, they put it like next to a save point in case they want to come back to the light world later. That's going to be nice to have. Because I did originally just have a dead end that I was working with, but this is like something to chew on now. Ugh! Ow! But there was like a thingy. Is like recessed in the wall or something? I have no idea how to get that thing. I think it is just like behind the wall somehow. Well, maybe I could like drop a bomb and then... No, I don't think there's anything I can do right now about that. It's probably another light world, dark world thing. Where I gotta like enact change in one spot to carry it over to another spot. Whoa, what's going on here? Lifts? Oh god. This is like... I'm very intimidated by this. For like an early game room. Like this shit is what like the dungeons at the end of Prime 1 started to look like. And I was not very good at them. I also got lost there a bunch. See, the confusing thing is that when it's an unactivated portal, your bullet, like, stops on it. But when it is activated, you're still, like, affecting it. But your shot goes through this time. So it's a little sneaky that way. Security system breached, access code enabled. 1 of 3 locks are offline. 1 of 3?! Listen, I'm on, like a completely different... unrelated key hunt right now. And now you're telling me I have to get keys to find more keys? I have to get 3 keys to find the 3rd key in a set of another 3 keys that I'm trying to find. Huh. I would assume that they're all, like, in this room, though, right? There is that lift. Maybe there's something, like, back up there if I didn't, like, head down right away. You know, considering we're in, like, a dark world, if there's, like, people who, like, are able to thrive here, like, no problem, why do they feel the need to, like, build these safety bubbles in the first place, you know? Like, how much of a difference could that have possibly made? Like, it's handy for me, but I'm, like, their enemy. Subject has numerous fatal wounds in the back, all from space pirate weaponry. Such termination is often the punishment for cowardice among the space pirate commandos. Oh, hey, here's another one of them. Okay, I probably just missed this. It's a good thing having the scanner on makes objects of interest like neon red. 2 of 3 locks are offline. Well, I probably got the gist the first time, but... yeah, this will probably be a good way to figure out where the... oh, God! Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off! Where the remaining one is. That's where I went before. Wait, is it? Because now it's red again. Shouldn't it be green if I already... or rather blue if I already got it? Well, either way, that'll probably give me like a good vantage point to figure things out. Why is it not blue? Oh, now it's blue. I was right on the back or something? Weird. Right, vantage points though. And see, that's blue from a distance, so I don't know what the difference would be. I mean, there is a red thing down here, but it's not really a, like, on a stick of any kind. Whoa, God. Hey, that's quite enough of that. Like, unless it's inside of one of these, I don't really see where it could be. Oh, there it is. It's hiding amongst some boxes. Subject was caught in a phazon explosion. The force of the explosion breached its armor, leaving it exposed to phazon radiation and the toxic atmosphere of dark ether. It didn't live long after that. Hey, speaking of, maybe don't, like, wade directly through it, Samus. Phew. What is this red thing to my left? I think it's just the sphere that I activated, but it looks like it's like painted onto a box. No, it's not. We're fine. Okay. Now I want to get out of here for real. Also, I just noticed that if I'm in scanner mode, I can just like tap minus to exit it without having to move the cursor over. Is that the same for the gun? Like if I'm in this mode and I want to rapidly switch back to my default shot? No, if you tap plus, it doesn't do the same. Wait. Or does it? Maybe I double tap it. Hold on. Double tap? It only works one way, though. But that is still really handy. I was talking about the precious wasted seconds fumbling around in this menu while I'm, like, actively losing health trying to, like, make one of these temporary things go off. That's a massive time saver. Like, I was complaining about that earlier, but then they actually, like, did something about it. It's awesome. Whoa. What the fuck is this? The Eclipse Cannon? Oh god. Hey, I'm like trying to figure out like what's even shooting me here, okay? I'm not even like trying to fight right now. Oh, probably this thing. Ew! I don't even want to scan it. That's nasty. Oh, it's on the wall? Wait, it's like invisible. There's more of them. They're on my fucking windshield. I fell! I can't see a goddamn thing down here. I think that's a ledge. Whew. You guys are trying to play some fucking Chambara with me right now. Okay. Will you knock it off already? Like, I get the point. There's a lot of you. You've said your piece. Hey, let's try scanning these freaks, though. New research entry. Morphology Inkclaw, toxic spewing immobile darkling. Target surrounded by impenetrable shell, produces deadly vapor. The Inkclaw secretes an incredibly durable shell over itself shortly after birth. From that moment on, it remains rooted in place. The creature feeds on the flotsam floating in the atmosphere of dark ether, and produces waste in the form of a toxic dark vapor. But if I, like, walk next to it, it's not gonna, like, spew on me, is it? Oh, it's spewing, baby! Okay, good to know. Yeah, I will say that they do a good job of making everything feel like horribly hostile. Like nothing is safe. Like maybe that's the purpose, and like this isn't any good for puzzle solving, but it is good for like atmosphere. Should that take precedence over the ability to solve a puzzle? I'm not to say, but I do wonder. Anyways, this is cool. I want to scan these funny little guys. Morphology Night Barb. Flying airborne hunters native to dark ether. Targets are small, but travel in large numbers for safety. Avoid contact. Night barbs are small airborne darklings. Smaller and weaker than a hunter ing. A night barb will travel with a large pack to increase its odds of survival. This is wise, since their primary predators are hunter ing. Okay. Well, I'll take that advice. Oh, this is, like, expiring. But let's take a look at the map from here and see where it is I want to go. Because there's a black door over there and a white door down there. I'm probably only going to be able to go through one. So I want to, like, get down there and then up there somehow? Maybe. Listen, I'm going to mind my business and you guys mind yours, and we'll all be going our merry little way. Okay, so if I, like, go along the perimeter of this, it seems like the best way to keep myself safe here. Because these, don't these pillars have like a switch you can trip on them? They do. So shoot this, double tap, shoot that, and then climb right on top. Oh, am I not tall enough? Uh-oh. Hey, any ledges around here? Well, assuming that, like, stays down for good, either I need to, like, go back to where I started now, or activate some other ones of these to build, like, a staircase out of them. No, this looks staircasey to me. I'm gonna do it this way. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it for sure. I'll try from here, though, because it is, like, still a little high-looking. So if I cross over like this... Oh, wait, but they stop you from getting in because they're, like, circling it. So I've got to pick a fight with them. I see. Okay, how about now? Oh. I get the idea. They're like the little circles of booze in Mario World, but if they were vulnerable to violence. Hey, let's try slurping some of this up, though. Is that dark ammo? No. It's just mysterious purple thing. Because, like, what would happen if I was, like, out of my dark shots right now? What would I do? Where would I go? Wait, is this going to be a new type of shot already? The light beam. I guess that's a natural follow-up, isn't it? So not ice, and not wave. Press plus, then point right to switch to the light beam. Charge weapon to fire a normal shot when out of ammo. Additional data downloaded to inventory screen. Press 2 to access it. I'll go for that. And also the sketch package unlocked for purchase. I don't know what that means still. What? I want to look at my inventory. Oh, you gotta, like, rotate it until it's, like, facing the camera. Oh, God. What is this? The fucking beta scraps Tumblr feature where you got to see, like, how your posts, like, spread from person to person? With, like, the analytics? I think I want to look at weapon systems. Beam weapons. Light beam? Ooh! The light beam can shoot through multiple enemies. Hits from the light beam may set enemies on fire. So it's actually quite the opposite of an ice beam then. Samus's notes. When out of light ammo, you can charge the light beam to fire a normal shot. Use the light beam to energize crystals. Now, I wonder if these are going to be the same kinds of crystals as we've been shooting already. Like, maybe they'll have, like, the opposite effect by doing, like, the same switch. A light beam shot will damage foes as long as they are in contact with it. Well, that kind of describes all shots, doesn't it? Charge the light beam to fire a light blast of white-hot energy. Enemies struck with this blast will burn for a few moments. The light blast costs 5 light ammo to... Light ammo?! I'm already not sure about that. That all these different weapons that we're getting have their own kinds of, necessary ammo. Like, hopefully it's only these two, though. But I guess these bars on the right do suggest that eventually we'll be able to have a lot more to the point where, like, it won't be a concern. Like, if each of these is 50, then I can hold up to 250 of each. I can't imagine, like, wasting that in, like, one encounter. Defeat enemies with a light beam to earn dark ammo. And presumably vice versa, huh? Well, okay. If I can do white doors now, then maybe I want to head down and to my left. And actually, it's, like, directly facing another room, so that might have been, like, a place where I came from already. Yeah, I've been talking about how this dark ammo of mine has been, like, particularly scarce so far. Oh, yeah, this is, like, shredding through these guys. Sega doesn't stand a chance. Where's the rest of them? I'm just gonna leave. I'm in my healing bubble. I get the idea. It's fine. Oh, it's like a ball. Not anymore. Okay. So this connects to something, but like where? Let me check the map here. Ah, it's the doomed entry! So now, let's see, I actually have two options here. I could either take the lower right door, or climb back up to where I got the key, and take that upper route. But if that is going to eventually lead me to a green, I don't know how to feel about that. But there is also this unspecified black door, so maybe that'll be how I come back in through. I don't know if there's anything else in this dark temple that I can do, though. Like, I don't know if that's, like, the ultimate location yet. But actually, it might be. Because if I'm getting the 3 keys, isn't, like, this where I need to bring the 3 keys to? So, I guess we'll just explore all available options, and eventually we'll find out. Me, though, I want to take that upper route first. That's what I'm in the mood for. Because I've had my curiosity piqued once, and I will not have it piqued twice. See, this is some bullshit, that your dark shots can get, like, caught on this, but they won't actually, like, do anything to it. So, light shots. Oh my, yeah, this, like, makes them, like, evaporate, dude. Watch this. One beam through the portal and into the door. I don't think I did it. Alright. I probably shouldn't be so cavalier with those. I still don't know what it is that gives me the light ammo back. Hey, I'm just gonna jump straight into this thing and hope nothing bad happens. Hey! That's my key! Oh my god. Oh. I thought it was gonna be like a new kind of creature, but it's just more of the same that I've already... Okay. Just lots at once. But I have this beam, I can like probably like make quick work of them. Oh, I forgot they like try to possess you. Jeez. Hey, I think that one's done. So I think I spotted 4 of them maybe. Okay, so it takes 6 shots to take down 1, and if there are 2 left, I should just barely be able to scrape by. I have to make sure I'm landing them all. Even with the lock-on, I can get kind of crafty with that. Now, if there's a 5th one, then I'm very fucked. Oh, it's still playing the music. Well, good luck with that. The good news about this, though, is that apparently you can still, like, use it to do normal shots once you're depleted. Once the dark beam is, like, gone, like, that is it. It's, like, useless. You just have to switch off of it. But I'm cool with the idea of it having, like a weaker ability. So hopefully I'll still be able to, like open a door if I see it, you know? Yeah, I think I still stand by what I said, though, about how these are kind of interesting in combat scenarios. Because usually, in Metroid Prime, you're gonna want to look for cover. You're gonna, like, want to run around to hide behind shit. But so far, these situations have been all about coming up with great ways to, like, force you to be out in the open. And, like, just deal with the attacks as they come to you head on. Well, hopefully that's the last one. Oh, it actually looks like I got a little bit of light ammo back. I don't know what from, but it definitely showed up somewhere. Well, that's the third key, finally. Whoa. That was a cool noise. I guess I just want to leave through here then, don't I? Right? There's nothing else here that I'm missing? Ah, one is the entrance and one is the exit. I understand. Can I get up onto that ledge above the green door, though? Admittedly, a little curious about that. Hey, just making sure. I can't open green doors yet, can I? It's been a while. Charge shots don't work. Missiles don't work. Got it. Okay. There's like a little alcove. Can I like climb up to that somehow? Like if I can see like some grapple targets at the top of the room or like something really obvious like that, then I'll leave, but if not, I will simply be tempted. Huh. Yeah, I've got no clue. Maybe I'll just eventually unlock like a forever jump, and then I just don't have to worry about the sort of stuff anymore. Well, thank you for the way out. Excuse me. Do I just gonna jump through this shit? I guess so. Excuse me, tentacles. I already scanned you from above. You and I have no more business together. So that portal still doesn't work, though. Those are one way, so I'm gonna have to make my way back up to the black door through this portal, and then, well, actually, there is one more white door there. It's possible that that could serve as a shortcut to the temple. I heavily doubt it. I think it's gonna make me walk back the long way through the primary portal to insert the keys in the temple, but this is my best guess for now. Yeah, we get it, you're angry. Aren't we all? So if I boink this and then I start rolling, and then you let me in, yeah. Oh, it's like an upgrade. Or is it, it's an ammo refill station? That's right. I always forget that there's a difference between those rooms and the save rooms. Well, I was hoping that this was gonna be like a whole path that I'd like never seen before, that I could like follow to God knows what. What is it? A gray door? What's the key here? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Got it. Very informative. Very illuminating. Let me just zoom out one more time, make sure that there's nothing else I could possibly be missing. No, I've gotten all the available doors in this area, so this portal is definitely the only way out. Okay, got it. Sometimes when I'm doing this spinning, I feel like I have no idea where the hell I'm going. There was like one clip that I posted on Twitter. One of my, I wouldn't even call it a guilty pleasure because it is just good like television. Oh, I'm so happy to just be able to walk around and breathe. It's such a relief to be in the normal world again. But I think I do want to like go through here instead. But is a CBC Marketplace. And while the show itself is very good and I have no problems with it whatsoever, and it still doesn't do anything, what if I charge it? Well, that's a cool triple shot, but I guess I can't shoot through this ledge. That show has like very weird camera work. I feel like it's shot at like a, they hired like a cinematographer from like the 90s, and like they still have the same job and they're just doing the exact same style. Like they like to use a lot of Dutch angles and like very obnoxious in your face like gimmicky shit with the camera. And one of them that I was watching is like this. Like it's just like the camera guy like spinning around in circles in a first person perspective in some like random guy's like living room. And then after like 2 or 3 rotations, the camera just like slams to a stop, and he's just like staring at like this really confused looking guy. It's meantime in Milton, Ontario. It's like a 3-second clip that I posted on my Twitter, but if I can find it, if there's like some downtime where I can like pull it up, it's just so fucking funny. Let's see. So I'm in the central mining station. I don't know if I want to be though. I think my primary objective is to make it to the portal terminal, which actually is through here. But I think if I go to the main reactor, I can not only get to the portal terminal, but I can find a whole bunch of new shit along the way. Because I have no idea why this room is like a giant like half circle. I want to know the answer to this so badly. So for now, I think I'll actually turn around and do this other route. This better open back up for me. I don't want to use my... Because now, how am I going to get the light ammo in the light world? I like just went to a station and I'm already down to like 31 to 3/5 of what I would like to have. So from here, oh, this is a little obnoxious. I want to head through one of these blue doors, which would be this way. It's just a bit noisy, isn't it? Yes, so this room. Is this not where I was spat out the first time? I wouldn't be able to tell you. But let's see if I can get into this white door. Looks like I might have to go around like the perimeter of the room to make it happen. I don't know how I would get up there. Is the sludge blocking it? Because it's like, it's supposed to be there. Can I like shoot that from like from here? Like, what is that? Can I scan it? What are you? It's oh, it's a dead guy. Luminoth data pack translated. Beastal's testament. I can go no further. Here in this reactor, I go to join my fallen mate, Gisti, in final rest. Though I die with honor, a shame falls on my house until the key I seek reaches its destination. May my brothers find my burden, that the way to the Sky Temple will be opened at last. Well, hey! I've got good news, buddy. Someone found the keys. Could you, like, let me up there myself, maybe? You know, I could join you. I mean, that's, like, the only lift in this room, right? There's no, like, additional path to reach the walkways. Like, maybe I could try going up and walking in a full circle, but my fear is that I'm just going to be, like, impeded by the sludge, as is often the case in my day-to-day life. And I won't be able to, like, make it all the way around to, like, full circle. No! See, look at blocks. Wait, this isn't, like, anything. That's just, like, a wall. Can I scan it? Nope. That is definitely part of the geometry. So, with that in mind, how do I cross over? You can get on top of this. That's important information. Well, let's follow the path here. So we got some pistons going on over here. God knows what to my right. It's just a wall. Is any of this stuff scannable? Surely there's no way to ascend through any of this stuff. Yeah, this is just phase-on shit. There's green. What's green? Magnetic rail system. Oh God. I don't think I have. We can try magnetizing onto it, but I definitely don't have that. Alright, so I gotta have the spider ball before I have that option. Meaning, if all this is still off limits, then I need to exit through the black door and continue on the way that I was originally. That's a bit of a shame. I was looking forward to taking a bite out of an area that had been teasing me for so long. But we'll just take the lift back. Either way, even if I can't go through that, I still have a path back to the temple through the portal, no matter which way I go. So it's not like I'm, like, severely lost. I just can't do something yet. Which really, by this point, should come as no surprise. Hey, but aren't there Metroids out this way? It's what I seem to recall from the last time. Okay, so white door, central mining station. Yeah, I got a shortcut now, baby. Alright, let's hope these 31 shots are enough to last me for 31 doors. I don't think I need to use these right now. Hey, here's something neat that happened, though. I guess this is just, like, sort of a Metroid tradition at this point, because I did, Metroid Prime 1 during the summer. And I was talking about Keat and stuff I was up to then. And then I did Metroid Dread, and I was talking about some, like, Halloween stuff that I was doing. And, oh god! I didn't mean to do- I don't want this! I just want to be on my own! I think I just want to be down here. But yet again, I'm here to talk about Keat Week progress. Because just before starting tonight, I did finish my second Keat Week piece. And I just started work on a third. And the state of things was such that I had, like, an idea that I literally, like, forgot about. And I was going to, like, do, like, a lesser idea for one of the days. But then I remembered, like, what I wanted to do all along. And this shit is gonna own. That's all I'll say. I've been saying this about, like, every day that I'm working on, and it really is because, like, you know, I'm gonna be honest, previous Keat Weeks I've done, some of them have been, like, clunkers. So far, I've been, like, proud of every single one that I've made so far. And I mean, that's only 3. But, I'm really hoping I can, like, keep that pace up. Because, my god, I love making shit that I'm proud of. I sure hope I can do it 7 times in a row. Before reaching the inevitable artist choke point, where my ability to observe mistakes outpaces my ability to solve mistakes, you know? Hey, you know what, though? Maybe I can get through that white door into that arc zone from the opposite side. And then with... Hey, knock it off. And then from within... I can find something cool on the other side by doing it backwards. So apparently that room's not really shaped like an arc for any goddamn reason. It's just a big cavernous room, and they wanted to make it clear that it was like a connected space. Which is kind of whatever. Whoa. Hey, I thought I was the only ball around here. So this has like 2 exits? So it's got a white door here, but then you can like go through the middle, and that drops you off at a yellow door? I think yellow doors mean a charge beam. Let's check the key. No, I don't have that yet. I don't have that yet. I can try it, looking at it, though, because it's, like, not a long way, and I am curious. I'm always curious. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh. Gotta watch myself here. Well, I'm not sure what I expected. Maybe I can, like, scan it to learn a little bit more about its properties, though. There's a blast shield on the door blocking access. Blast shield is invulnerable to most weapons, but a power bomb may... A power bomb?! A power bomb is, like the big kind of roll-up, like, it's like a big, like, shockwave, right? Like, that's, like, usually a very late-game thing. I'm not gonna have that for a while. It's a good thing that there's a normal door right here. Oh, but do I, like... I don't know if I want to be up here. Yeah, the spider track is, like, literally the only way to get up here. I was hoping that it was gonna, like, lead me to, like, a whole second, like, half of the floor and, like, an upper walkway. That seems to not be the case. So actually, there really wasn't any good reason for being here. Great. This room looks cool, though. It's got that going for it. This shit is literally how I'll design a room in LBA 5. I'm sorry, Log Block Adventure. I gotta get this out of my system. It's just two springboards, like, leading the same way to each other across a giant chasm. I love doing that shit. Like, there was definitely an era of, like, Sonic games, for example, where people, like, loved to criticize Sega for, like, using too many, like, springs and dash pads and loop-de-loops. It's like, this is gimmicky. And, well, yes, it is, like, an objective observation. That is true. I dare any game designer to get their hands on shit like that and not abuse the hell out of it, because it's so fun to design stuff that uses that. Whoa. A life upgrade room. Oh, you know me. I love 2D sections that wrap around a cylinder. I live for them even, you might say. See, but I'm only ever going further and further down. I need to find a way to, like, start climbing here. That's where the upgrade is. Oh. A charged dark shot, perhaps? No. What are you? These usually suggest what you need to open them. There's a blast shield on the door. The blast shield is powered by 5 energy pods nearby. Destroy all 5 pods at once to remove the blast shield. Destroy all 5 pods at once? Like this? Oh, they grow back. Seems to me like this is another job for the blast, the big bomb blast. You know, these little rectangular platforms, these love to tease you with the idea that you can, like, get on top of them, but unless you do this, I don't think you can. Oh, wait, but if you can, that changes everything. Can I, like, do this, for example? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on. I was, like, literally wondering out loud, yo, how do I climb, like, any of this stuff? This is how you do it. Although, this might be where that all stops. Wait a sec, can I not even destroy these blocks? Surely normal bombs should be able to handle that. But I guess they can't. Like, if I go up here and try to, like, break one of these, like, this is just classic Metroid fare. Like, there shouldn't be anything that, like, prevents me from breaking that. Unless there's some sort of, like, third type of bomb between this and, like, the crazy shockwave from the end of Prime 1. I might still be able to get up here on my own, though. Like, hey, this is still something. Oh, the idea is that they break from underneath you. I gotcha. Did I want to do that? Oh, that's cheeky. Okay. So, I can't go through that door, but it seems at the very least there is, like, a way to get that health upgrade, which I kind of sorely need, in my opinion. Oh, God. Yeah, especially after I'm through with this fucking puzzle. I can't get enough of touching these guys. Oh, boy. They seem to be on, like, slightly different cycles, too, which is a little annoying. Can I bomb them? Oh, yeah, that's a lot easier. Oh, but they get back up. They go home. Well, if their cycles weren't thrown off before, they definitely are now. Oh, my, I literally just, like, synced them by hand. That's enough of that. Okay, so I'm gonna be fast about this, then. Wait a second. I know how I got up. I wasn't jumping from one thing to the other. I just, like, went up this one chute, and that's all that was required. Oh, and 2 bombs apparently kills them for good if you get them a second time while they're down. Okay. So far so good. See, this is the tricky part. I think you're supposed to jump when you're on that thing. So you go over here and then jump? Huh. I mean, I don't think it ends in a dead end. I don't think it would make sense to, like, have all this without it being for, like, any particular reason. I'm, like, leaning in closer to the screen. It's tricky to make out, but I think I can, like, jump up to be... Uh-oh. Like, where that final block is, I think that's, like, a fake-out exit. Like, there's a fork in the road before you reach that point. And if you can find that fork, then you can just go around it, and you can finally stop being tricked. Okay, I don't think there's anything up there, though. So I think it is, like, past that. And it's not here either, so if you can jump here... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's how it's done. What did I tell you? Oh, man. These things come in so handy, like, especially, like, taking into account how early in I still am, pretty much. Like, I know I'm on, like, part 3, but it sure doesn't feel like I'm making 6 hours of progress, you know? Alright, and this is where I came from. There's other shit there, but nothing I don't think I can make any use of for the time being. It's definitely going to be there on the map to tease me for a whole lot longer for later, though. So, with all this side stuff in the light world accounted for, I finally think it's time to head back to the portal room, which I think is, yes, over here. So I'm going to go in a full semicircle until I find the next blue door. I think the other thing that I want to say about, like, the design of this game, compared to my experience with the first one, is, it doesn't feel very open, does it? Like, sure, everything in Metroid Prime 1 was also, like, designed in rooms. But 2 feels, like, a little more claustrophobic to me, at least with this first area. Because I remember that Talon 4 hub area. And even though, like, I never played the game before, like, playing it in the modern day, it was still able to be, like, super memorable to me. Like, I totally get why it made the impact that it did. So far, we're just kind of like in like a boring, like dusty industrial area. In the center of industry is dust. Hey, I'm just gonna check the map. I don't need to be here, like, permanently. So I want to charge forward ahead to the lower blue door, directly ahead of me. So right down here. At least I thought that's where it was. Oh, on the right track. Like, I would love to be proven wrong, and then this game just secretly is more like Prime 1. But I think it is going just for something a little bit different, and not all those things I connect with. Some of them I do, but not all of them. But I don't think I've even done, like a single, like, proper boss yet. Maybe, like, one if you want to count the thing that was in, like, the Light Temple. But, boy, this has been a slow first 3 streams, I'll say it. I guess I am, like, exploring, like, twice the real estate, though, with the 2 worlds that I'm bouncing between. Alright, here goes. Hopefully this is the last time I'll ever have to scan, not one of these, but at the very least this, like, particular portal. So the good news is that I'm pretty sure that the path from here to that temple is, like, super straightforward. Like, the idea of, like, that I broke this door and then it also broke the door in the light world, that's a cool idea. But they've literally only done it once. In all this time. That feels a little lame. Because, man, that has potential. But I'm going through this dungeon and I'm, like, affecting all these, like, special, like, dark switches. And I'm moving platforms around. And none of that, like, really applies to what I've familiarized myself with so far. With, like, this space, you know? And let's see, I think it's like just a little bit further from here. Hey, there's a black door we can go through now, actually. Maybe I'll take a little detour and check that out before making my way to the Dark Temple. If possible. God, the creatures here love making noises at me, huh? Yeah, like, okay, like, what could this be? Oh, I'm gonna fill these bitches' Dark Souls with so much light. Oh, it's like a thingy! No, it's not. I thought it was like a rotating object that I could like pick up somehow. Wait, what is this for then? Huh? Cache 4. Maybe there's something like I can scan here. Not really. I'm not sure why. Oh, wait a second. Take a look at this. Double back. That's sneaky. And it's in, like, the lower half of the bubble. Okay, I understand. That's a funny room. Yo, what kind of realm is this? Hey, Jackie. We just got the 3 keys, and I'm about to bring you to the Dark Temple. It's been so long, I forget, like, why I was looking for them in the first place, but my god, if I'm ever gonna bring them. Still don't think I can do anything about that door, unfortunately. So I want to hop across. I want to get to that blue door up there. So I think I just need to go to the center. Oh my god. I'm so glad that I, like, mistakenly stumbled across that double tap. Double tap plus to switch back to your standard weapon. Like, the amount of time that saves me is unspeakable, truly. Yeah, there was, like, stuff that I was curious about here, like, oh, different light world things can affect the dark world and vice versa. I mean, I have faith that they will eventually deliver on it, but I don't think it's, like, doing too good of a job of, like, introducing you to that concept. It really seems more concerned with just, like, making you do bubbles and being acclimated to, like, switching between the dark world and the light world. Not as, like, a tool for, like, changing a space, but just for, like, giving you more rooms to go into, you know? That's what it feels like to me. Hey, here's another black door. The Judgment Pit. What a great name. I might be able to reach that. Hold on. If I circle back around, like, one more time here. Through to these. I'll tell you what, I wasn't sure about how I felt about these, like, temporary safety shields as well. I was like, oh man, it goes away, that's gonna be, like, that's a hard thing to contend with. But, in, like, your short-term memory, it gives you a great, like, little trail of breadcrumbs to find your way around. We 3 keys from yonder glen obtained by an armored maiden, perhaps. I guess I still need this equipped, don't I? Just to get out. Well, yet another save room is always appreciated. There's a surprising amount here in just this. Oh my god. I thought that this S was an E, and when I like rotated, well, it says spa this way, but I thought like if I rotated it just so it would spell out ape, and I was going to scream. Okay, so I want to go in a straight line from where I am here. Cool. Double tap, bam. Like, I'd be down to like 10. if I was switching it the normal way. It's like half a health bar just to like walk a foot. Whew. And here we are. Can't wait to see what all this shit is about. Oh, that's a cool way for it to open. I mean, yeah, it definitely does, like, open up the center of the room. But aside from just oh, wait a second. I have not bothered to look at what is actually in the middle of the room. Is it like a giant fucking worm? I was talking about, like, how I haven't done any bosses yet. I think I just found one. Ah! This thing is crazy shapes. What does it have to do with the ball? A Morbus? Ain't that game with the imposters everybody's playing? Oh god. Well, I guess first step, let's try and fucking scan one of these things if it can stay exposed long enough. I missed my chance. Hey, let's scan the orb. Structural analysis complete. Target is a biogenerated power sphere. Sphere provides dark energy to the Amorbus. Xenotech detected in sphere. Sphere is impervious to weapons. Well, if it's impervious to weapons, then what do I do? I'm really gonna hit the worms to hurt the orb. Like the orb is controlling them? I don't know. I mean, they're blinking yellow. That's gotta be a good thing, right? I gotta, like, use the lock-ons on these things when they decide to come out of the sand, like this. Oh, yeah, like their butt fell off or something. Oh, god. They're, like, covered in a shield that I'm, like, slowly but surely, like, revealing more and more of. Like, there's one layer of that left. So if there's 3 worms, though... God, this is some great droning. That's the thing that I'll say about these Metroid Prime games and their music, is that they love to do a good drone. They got good drones in this. Oh, it's latching! Ew! Wait, but it's like two-sided. Now I'm like shooting the front, which was the back, I think. Oh god. Oh it just turned off my shield. Oh god. Working with the temporary one, not a good idea. But it's not like attached to anything that they can like destroy. It's just kind of like a floating, nondescript thing. So I would love to see how it could like fuck with this. Oh yeah, we're blasting tonight. Oh! Is it sucking me? Do I want to get sucked? Do I want to, like, bomb it? I do! It worked! Oh, shit! It's smacking that orb. Oh, it's getting cracked! Oh, this is cool. Let's try and stick it to the bubbles. Oh, I could probably be using, like, missiles this whole time, huh? There's, like, a bunch of refills, like, all around me here. Oh, 2 worms at once now? Hi, Big Daddy. Oh, hey, Hermie. Oh, yeah, that gets the job done much faster than the usual mashing A kind of fare. Look at that, I'm already back up to 40. Like, there's really not much of a penalty for doing that sort of thing. Yeah, if you're quick with the missiles, you could get this over with in a very short order of time. Let's see. I need to find one that's coming out nearby. Here we go. Almost. Oh, it's latching! Here we go. get this thing going. Oh, it's like 2 at the same time now. It's firing lasers? Well, it seems to be like protecting me from it. Oh no, it's like changing the direction of the laser and it. Well, combining that idea with managing these little like safety zones with the bubbles is a very interesting way to like ask the player to like relate to space in the midst of a boss battle. This is what I'm talking, like these bubbles have like combat potential. Like they're really keeping you on your toes. I mean, I guess you have to like, as a designer, you have to do shit like this. Because the bubbles are like always healing the player. So it's lowering and raising just the environment alone. The same like value that the boss is supposed to be like destroying, you know? So if you have like a boss fight where you can just like auto heal like non-stop, then you kind of do have to be like more aggressive about like changing up that situation. I still got this guy left though. Let me guess though, the last phase is gonna be all 3 at once, isn't it? Let's try some missiles. There we go. Oh, it's getting very cracked now, isn't it? Whoa. Oh, I think it's all 3 at once! If we're exactly halfway, and we've done 1 plus 2, then plus 3 all at once would be exactly enough to finish the battle. Oh, this is cool. Oh, wait, I am very selective with whenever I like to look in the top left. This UI has like a lot of information on it, and I don't process it all at once all the time. These are like health pickups too. But when I'm like trying to figure out like where the worms are before they like start showing up, that's a great way to go about it. There's one like right here right now. There's one over here. Oh, these like home in a little bit too. That's nice. Oh god. Leaping lasagna! Oh god. Yeah, if I'm like just operating with like the first person perspective and like not the actual mini-map, then handling all 3 is going to be very difficult if I'm not doing that. See, once I can get like at least one of these to fuck off though, then my day gets a lot easier. I'm allergic to sandworms. I've got the Among Us allergy. Okay, another one coming this way. It kicks up so much sand too. But like the first moments of taking your shot are hard to like figure out until it's like already well in the air. But hunting them down will probably help a lot. Here comes something. Yeah, that's a big one! That's a huge amount of damage all at once. Hey, and so is this? Let's go, hey! We're getting somewhere. Give me the suckies. Okay, I think that was the last one. Oh boy, here we go! It's all 3! Man, what a cool idea for a boss. Like, this is really unique. Oh shit, reversing direction. Ow! Alright, get inside, get inside! Wait, is it a sandworm, Smiley? If you can find a way to relate this to Dune, Jackie, then frankly, more power to you. If you say this is just like that part in Dune when, and then it's like actually true, like there is a scene like exactly like this, then I suppose I'll have no choice but to let you get away with it. This is just like that part in Dune when Paul had to roll up into a ball. And they called him Paul, but spelled P-A-L-L. He had to roll into the worm and explode himself. But he was fine. Get the fuck out of here. That's a Morbus defeated, baby. So what about the egg? It's like very cracked, but it's not like exploded. Unless... when I wake up first thing, I explode. I love that it's just the fucking... this logo. Like, there's no attempt to try and, like, make it, like, anything in-world. It just is, like, a symbol that you pick up that just, like, abstractly explains something. Oh, it's like a new suit. Oh, yippee, the dark suit. The damaging effects of dark ether. Oh, I was hoping it was going to say do no damage to you, but only just less. And also the creature package is unlocked for purchase. Whatever that means, as I always like to say. Alright, got a little bridge up here. Which explains then why half of the arena was cut off. So that you would have to go through the boss battle to get to it. Huh. Well, I guess we'll find out where this leads. To the thingy! The thingy I was trying to get to! The dark generator, or whatever it is. Nearly every game after 1992 is influenced by Dune. Okay, so I rotated something? I think I leave through here, I guess. Was that not the generator that I was seeking? No, this is the generator I was seeking out. I mean, if there's only 3 of these things total, then maybe the game... maybe I'm not, like, so far behind as I thought. Was you just gonna, like, punch it? Hey, I guess it worked. That's a really cool looking skybox, though. Nice job, Samus! You just made the dark world look even bleaker! Return the energy to its temple on ether. Oh, I'm, like, holding the energy, like, in my body. I, like, slurped it out. And I have to, like, hold it in my mouth, and then walk all the way back to the Ether Temple and, like, spit it out. That's a very confusing perspective. The first time that transition happened, I thought I was, like, looking at the same way, at the same hallway the whole time. But the only indication you have that changes is, like a quick flash. And that's, like, it. So how do I get to that third door, then? Oh, wow, yeah, you really take less damage from being out in the ether, though. I swear to God, this... What is this now? They're, like, dancing together? I mean, I'll shoot at you, I guess, just for the purpose of, like, being able to, like, take on this puzzle at its own pace, but... Are these gonna be like the Chozo ghosts from the first one? They just show up just to cause shit. And now all the cool drops that the boss was giving me, like, are gone. Now, what the hell are the lasers that are firing at me? What does that have to do with anything? Okay, I am able to go backwards through all this. Oh, wait a second. No, I've been through that door. The trial tunnel. This is where the first key was. What I'm really gotta be curious about is that mysterious non-door place over to my right. Like, what the hell is going on here? Why are you not a door? You are! You're totally a door! No door? Well, what if I missile you? Alright, well, that was my last one. What if I charge Dark Blast you? What if I charge Light Blast you? I don't think there's I don't know. I don't think I have enough of that. Right, doesn't it require, like, 5 notches to use a charged Light Blast? And then it, like, it's kind of like a scattershot thing? I think I simply have to go home. Yeah, this makes the balance of the bubbles make a lot more sense from here on out, though. Of, like, how much time you're spending doing one thing versus the other. Hey, here's what I want to do, though. I need to go into that save room, like, right away. Because I could swear in Prime 1, there have absolutely been times where I, like, did something major and then they just, like, didn't save afterwards. And just had to go back and do it again. That's actually a secret door you have to hit 50 times to open. You know, when Elden Ring first came out, people were saying a lot of good things about it, and even for the fool that I am, even I was kind of getting swept up in the excitement. Like, you know what? Maybe I should... I mean, this is only speaking theoretically because I don't have anything even resembling a hardware that can run that game. Like, my computer isn't even like a computer. It's like, oh yeah, you need to, like, these specs or whatever. You need to have a Windows machine, you need to have a console. I have nothing. I have a Nintendo Switch and a Mac, which are, like, a PlayStation in diapers. But I was thinking, like, hey, maybe I, like, really will, like, truly put it, like, on my backlog or something like that. And, now that a little more time has passed, and, I got to think about it a little bit more, I snapped out of it. Now I'm back to thinking absolutely the fuck not. Like, actually, what was I thinking? Like, even if I did have the hardware to run it. Like, never. After my experience with Kirby, and, like, when I was finding that shit hard... Like, this literally cannot be allowed to happen. I can't let it happen. Oh, this is where the missile upgrade was. If I want to get back to the portal, apparently there's one right behind me. I don't think it was, like, the portal that I was looking for, but it'll do in a pinch. Oh, but wait a second. It is a portal, but it's still behind that goddamn grate that I can't open. So if I can't use that one, then which is the one that I actually want to find? It's in this direction, so I want to follow this line of rooms. Got it. Let's see. Well, this is kind of another portal right here. Can I use this? It's the dueling range, not the doomed entry. So I should be able to use it. The difficulty of Elden Ring is overemphasized and overstated, even relative to Dark Souls, which also has that. I've watched my friends who are good at games play those things on occasion. Imagining the realistic scenario where I have to like even when you play those as they were intended to be played, they're gonna give you a tough time. Just imagining, oh wait a second, I came here before and then I like turned around because I thought I couldn't jump over that. Oops. Imagining that with an additional 5 frames of input delay at like a choppy 20-something frames per second, like, makes me shrivel up in fear. It's the pirates! And I'm going to ignore them. Bet you guys can't do this. How do you guys feel about this new suit design? I'm not too into the bronze and silver palette. It's got kind of like a muscular pattern on it as well. I'm definitely gonna get accosted in this room too, aren't I? Well, okay. These are the usual guys. I was thinking more of in like a space pirate kind of way, but I'm chill with that. I'm chill with the little bugs. They're not giving me too hard every time. Okay, so now that I'm here, I need to find my way to bring the magic back to, I don't know, the fucking elevator, I think? Transport to temple grounds. Because there's like the thingy. Yeah, I pretty much explored like as much of this dungeon as I possibly can. I was thinking I was gonna like, oh, we'll see what I can do with my new abilities. But my new abilities this time around is literally just you don't die as fast. It doesn't give you anything new as far as the movement goes. So my best bet from here is that I'm gonna talk to that guy who's hanging out near the energy machine. He's like, oh, thank you. I'm gonna teach you how to read a new language now. Then I will be allowed to go through a new color of door, which is like the least exciting ability I can think of. Part of it is that people familiar with the series deliberately do not take every advantage they're readily offered, and that may not be apparent. Man, and I was like hearing shit about like, oh yeah, I'm like this class, and this class is good at these things, but I think I might like start the whole game over so I can like reclass. And like, fuck this! Like hearing about it is like sound like the most unpleasant experience I can possibly think of. It's like the least Gryffindor thing imaginable. Oh, you like redo all my stats. Oh, goody, stats? I want to fucking swing my sword around. I don't give a shit about stats. Because I know what I'm like, and I'm going to get my hands on that game and say like, oh, what would you like your class to be? I'm like, I don't care, lol. And then I move on and do some other shit, and then I get like 10 hours into the game. It's like, oh, you should have used the numbers. I'm like, I don't care about numbers. Then I'm going to like just be stuck the rest of the game. The energy of Aegon cannot leave the land it is bound to. What the fuck does that mean? Return the energy to the temple. Oh. So I can't go to the elevator. So the temple is like somewhere in this area then? I don't know where to bring it to. I mean, this is like a temple, but is it the temple? Actually, the energy controller is directly attached to it, so it looks like I overshot my path by quite a long way. That's insane. The game literally lets you respec. What you're describing is either PvP or them just replaying the game. No, like they were in the middle of a playthrough, and then they stopped to reclass or whatever, to start the whole game over, and just to do it with like a different spec. I guess the idea that you can like redo it is nice, but it still sounds like the sort of system that I would engage with incorrectly. No, it wasn't for PvP. It was just like a normal playthrough of the game. So, how do I see it? I want to go left from here. Wait, so do I want to drop down through this door then? Because this is like left of where I was facing. No, this is no... It was up to my left. God dang it. There is not an incorrect way to engage with it. Believe me, I would find one. I'm saying what you're describing isn't how the game works. Alright, well, I don't know why my friend did that then. Oh, unless that's the door to my left. I fucking hate that. I need to break this open. Like, I have no idea how it works. Like, there's no switch. The scan, like, suggests nothing of how to open it. But my life would be so much easier if I could open this goddamn door. But apparently it's not even the one that I'm trying to get out through, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Right, so it's to my left. So I want to remain on the upper level and turn left? Oh, I gotta hop across this and go under these red things across the... I kept going underneath the bridge. That's what I was doing. It's kind of like 3-layered in that sense then. Come on, Temple Grounds. Hey, I remember you guys. Oh! Okay, where am I now? I didn't even like pick the right exit. I have to like climb up first. I know and know of some people who are actually quote-unquote terrible and then they can't actually time dodges and they've been able to beat what's considered the hardest boss in the game despite that. Yeah, I want to be able to like get up here and then like jump across. That's how I gotta get out. Please don't knock me off! Please don't knock me off! It's like up there. It's right across this way. The sand is pushing me! Phew! I genuinely think the worst part of Elden Ring is the sort of cultural aspects around it that distort what that game actually is. Huh. I guess it wouldn't be the first time that's kind of like happened with a game. Where people just kind of like attach to it different things that aren't what the game is. Is this the energy controller? Did I make it? Did I do it? Like, I get it. One of these tunnels has, like, an archway on the ceiling, and this one has, like, just keeps going up and up. Like, there is an observable difference, but if you aren't, like, looking for the change, it's, like, it is possible to miss. It is literally, like, a blink and you'll miss it moment. Why she gotta ram it? Surely it makes no difference. Like, I'm imagining just, like, plugging in, like, a little, like, USB stick, and I really, like, reach my elbow back, and I, like, wind up from, like, I walk up to, like a wall outlet. Hey, buddy. Wait! The game doesn't look like shit anymore! Yippee! That was some cool music, though. This temple's energy has been restored. It sort of happens with every game to some extent, but it's so particularly bad with the Souls games, huh? So I guess I just leave now? I was trying to go to the elevator earlier to, like, talk to the guy. I guess this is what I, like, actually want to do for real now? Oh. No, okay, so this place still, like, looks so crusty. It was, like, showing, like, a blue sky earlier. I want to go to wherever the fuck that was. I think that's in, like, the overworld, like, once I leave the dungeon, maybe. Let's see. If I want to do that, by the way, how would I go about such a thing? I would need to go through that blue door, and then... Yeah, it's a pretty straight shot. I got there pretty quickly when I was, like, not supposed to get there, so I should be able to repeat that pretty quickly. I mean, I get the idea of, like, not wanting to, like, visually repeat yourself, like, especially when, like, you're comparing, like, first areas, right? I think it's just hard to top how good Prime 1 was. The, like, yeah, it's different, but also, like, I don't think it's just as nice to look at it as 1, in terms of, like, just the colors and, like, the atmosphere that it's going for. But hey, there's always the potential that whatever comes next can change that. Like, maybe there'll be, like, a cool-looking dungeon that's, like, something that I never thought I would see, but is also just something better than Prime 1. Like, so far I'm enjoying myself, but I still haven't really found any moments here that are like, oh, this is something crazy. This is... Prime 1 could never do this. It's like, not really. It's just kind of more... Oh, did I want to leave through that? I do. I want to leave through the lower door. I was going to type up some stuff, but actually I remembered a video from a few weeks ago that actually just describes it better than I could in the opening. I did see something going around. It wasn't like a particularly, like, big video essay. Like, I don't think it got, like, too many views, but I think it was, like, literally called, like, or at least it said this on the thumbnail, but, like, stop comparing Elden Ring to Breath of the Wild. And it was going through, like, what the different, like, design objectives of those two overworlds kind of, like, represent, and, like, why they're, like, not the same, which I found pretty interesting. That's pretty much, like, the only analysis that I've, like, engaged with when it comes to Elden Ring. Like, that's the only thing I'm familiar with. Yeah, the fucking Cave of the Bats. Like, I've probably been in here, like, a dozen times more than has ever been necessary for me to. This feels like a room where I'm gonna get attacked. Okay, but there's the exit. It's right there. That's a straight shot. Okay, okay. I thought it was like a space pirate kind of attack, but I'm probably just thinking of that other open area with the waterfalls of sand. I know that technically they should be sand falls, but... like, anything can flow down the edge of a surface. Like, if I, like, dumped milk off the counter, it's like, oh, it's a milk fall! It's like, no, it's a waterfall of milk. Hey, anyways, I saw a video earlier today of somebody, dunking a Toriel plushie in a bucket of milk and then sucking the milk out of Toriel's feet. I mean, the sky is decidedly bluer, but I don't think this place, like, looks any different. I think the background skybox kind of just always looked like this. I've just been stuck in that dungeon for so long, I don't even remember what it looks like. I thought it was, like, changing or something. The video's from Noah Caldwell-Gervais about the Dark Souls series, not Elden Ring or the other ones, and it's like 5 hours long. But the topic of difficulty and assuming intention are covered in the first 10 or so minutes. I'll link it in the Discord. Cool. I also heard, there's like a 9-hour video about Bomberman going around. And not even in the kind of way where it's like, I don't know. Who's that guy who keeps doing like the day-long reviews of like Nickelodeon shows? I watched that guy's iCarly videos and now there's like, oh, did you see the 8-hour one? I'm like, dude, I don't care anymore. It was like a novelty at first and now it's like I'm begging you to like literally stop. Yeah, so I think what we want is to, like, go to this upper area and then, like, talk to the dude. Assuming that is, like, where I'm supposed to go next. Because right now, I'm left with, like, a deep feeling of listlessness. Oh, no, I didn't mean to go down! I wanted to step off, but there was, like, it put an invisible wall there as soon as I triggered the orange. Are you okay? I mean, I think it's a pretty awesome video, so yeah, I'm doing great. I'm a little hungry, maybe. I want to, like, start back up on this ledge and then get, like, a running start and double jump. Yeah, that's how it's done. Like, if this is, for comparison's sake, like, our new Talon overworld, I'm not sure it's, like, really that equivalent. Hey, this is cool, though. Hey! Oh, okay. Oh, there's a... there's a dark world of the whole hub. I don't know if I wanted that badly. I was cool with it when it was, like, a dungeon-specific thing. I don't know if the whole game needs to have dark world stuff. God, the music here is great, though. I'm actually default sus of a lot of the super long reviewer people, because a surprising number of them are, like, actually awful people. The Bomberman one is not like that at all. Once the narrator has said everything they have to say about a subject, they move on. God, fucking imagine, huh? I mean, the first time I think I've exhibited this form of, like, doing a video essay, like, going about how you do your topics is, when Mike did his Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts retrospective, and that was, like, an hour long. Like, he kept it, like, pretty concise, and, the style that it was like, hey, let's go through the whole game, like, world by world, and we'll talk about, like, the problems or, you know, what this does right and wrong in each area, right? And I thought that was a pretty good way to go about it. I didn't mind it in that in particular. But watching more of these video essays, I see a lot of people getting into it who really will just, like, tell you everything that happens from beginning to end in, like, a straight line. A telekinetic barrier is present. Its mental signature is similar to that of the Luminoth. Okay, so I guess I just gotta find the door that doesn't have that on it then. I think it's this way. Or maybe it's not. Temple Transport A. Well, what does E mean? Let's look at the key. E, elevator. Oh, so this is probably just where I came from then. So there's 2 elevators that I have here. Oh, I want to go to the upper area. I want to go through the one that's behind me. This way. That's where my friend is hanging out. It's like, you can tell me what you think of a thing without summarizing from beginning to end everything that happens in it for like several straight hours. A lot of people just need more experience writing. Yippee! These guys are the one good thing about this game, though. I like these little moth guys. I thank you for restoring energy to the Temple of Aegon. Your valor honors the Luminoth, those who have passed, and those who remain, here, under my protection as they sleep in deep stasis. Why are you brown? Be on guard, for the Ing do not suffer defeat lightly. They will surely seek revenge for your actions. With the energy lost from the desert region, they will increase their efforts in other lands. Whoa! I've detected unusual amounts of Ing activity in the Torvis sector. The enemy is on the move. The swamplands of Torvis are treacherous and can hinder you considerably. Bear this in mind as you move through the bog. Seek the Temple of Torvis. More knowledge awaits you there. May the light of ether serve you well. Ooh. Did the music just like enter a new phase now? That's kind of cool. I'm into that. I still don't know where Torvis is. How to get to Torgus Interactive. But that's, I think, a very good goal to come back to for next time, because it has been about 2 hours. I feel like 1 or 2 heavy writing courses will work that straight summarizing right out of you. Yeah, I mean, I've tried to do like some video essay writing on my own. I've talked on occasion about a Klonoa series retrospective thing that I want to do at some point. Oh, hey, I can do this now. That's new. And while I am at least like happy that I'm coming at it with like the perspective of having designed platformers and like understanding like the things that I like about it with a really great amount of specificity. Like I read it and I have the self-awareness of like I could probably like stand to like say this more succinctly a lot. But I also haven't like revisited it in a while, so I'm sure even just doing that would help quite a bit. Apparently one of the guest editors that signed on to that Ari Carly video was signed on to be the only guest editor on the second one, which was a much longer video, while they were starting their final semester of grad school, and they were paid far less for much more work. Oh, yippee, that sounds like a blast. I like this game. Hey, Zane. You know what? I was kind of having some cranky times in that dungeon, because it was taking me a while. But now that I'm, like, making progress, and I'm, like, meeting up with my funny little moth friend, I am, like, rediscovering, like, hey, this, like, still has all the potential in the world to, like, be as satisfying as Prime 1 was. Like, that was one dungeon, and there is, like, the rest of the game ahead of us. So, I don't think there's so much need for me to be so pessimistic so early on. There is, however, a desperate need for me to find a save room. But it looks like I just have to go through all the rest of this and hope I find something soon. In the meeting grounds. What do these green ones do again? Blast shield on the door. A super missile blast may damage it. Yeah, that was the sort of thing that I was hoping that, like, the boss or the moth friend would, like, bestow upon me. Because then I would have, like, a really clear idea of where to go. Like, when I was going through, like, the light world and the dark world stuff, and I got these two beams, and I instantly understood, like, okay, well, here's where I haven't been. Let's figure it out. Let's do some exploring. And there are, like, still, like, definitely, like, a lot of rooms here that I have not, like... Oh, God. Guess I have no choice but to do this shit! Listen, the hub is, like, my one safe sanctuary. You don't need to make it a hostile place as well. I think with writing, it really helps to have a specific thesis. The argument you're making... I know what a thesis is. A word limit, and make sure everything you include actually ties to supporting your thesis or criticizing and addressing it. Oh boy, well, here we go. Here's this now. Where even am I? I'm in, like, a hole. The only thing that I'm here to do is find a save room, and I can't even do that. Here's my thesis. Why Metroid Prime 2 should give me a save room right now. What is this? What's the crawling sludge? Bioscan complete. This is a collection of mutated ingworms. Bioforms have been bred for massive size. It appears the Ing use these creatures to block access to areas. That's their, like, only... They, like, invented a species and their only purpose is to be a door. That is hilarious. Well, can I blast them? I mean, they're worms, you know. How hard could they be? How... You know, I guess they're specially bred to resist gun. I don't know. I'm like choking on the gas here too. I think I'm like going in circles. Oh, that's definitely new. Hold on, that's new. Wait, but I'm like good at this though. Oh! I think if I rolled, that probably would have been the smarter thing to do. Okay. No, I don't think I'm going in circles. What are these wormies doing? Let's take a look at the map here. There is P. But sadly, there is little else besides P. So, I think I'm just going to go back to the light world. Yeah, look, the only way to access the rest of the hub is, like, with a green weapon. So until I have that, there's not even any reason for me to, like, be in the dark world right now. Which is, a very merciful realization to make. Because I do not want to, like, start a dark world at, like, the very end of a stream. That's, like, the worst possible thing I could do. Like, yeah, let's just, like, I'll open up this brand new dungeon area and, like, not come back to it for, like, a full month. That's a great idea, Griffin. There we go. See, okay, so this one actually is two-way, then. The other one I was looking at before, like, disappeared behind you, but you can, like, go back into this one. So that's at least an improvement. A lot of IMO poorly written essays just sort of describe the media with some commentary, which is in a way just an adaptation. Huh. Doug Walker has walked into the room. I like the Dark World, Light World concept in this game. I don't think I'm early enough into it to form an opinion on it. So far, I see its potential best in combat scenarios and dungeon scenarios. If I'm just trying to, like, explore or do puzzles, then it can get, like, a little stressful. But having the dark suit, which makes me, like, take damage when I'm out of those bubbles less, does, like, take a bit of the load off, for sure. I could go back up that elevator. There's a save room over here, but I can't really get to it. There's a whole bunch of stuff here that I can't explore, because I can't get to it. There's a yellow door here that I can't get to it. There is a T. Now, hold on, there is a T. What does T mean? A translator. So I might not know the language required to get through that, through the GFMC compound. Yo, ain't GFMC... No, I'm thinking of GFCI. Ground Fault Current Interrupter. That's what the bathroom wall outlets are called. Yeah, I don't see any, like, obvious areas that I can explore right away. So maybe for now, I'll just, like, go back up the elevator and just, like, save in the room up here. Because at least I know that that's where a save room is. And then, all this Gets work can be saved for another time. Yo, Samus should have gone to the Dark Dimension. Have you gotten lost in this game? Oh, yeah, a lot. I don't know if by 3 2-hour streams of progress of this, if I should be further than I am right now, but it sure feels like it. That I've wasted, like, a lot of time just, like, wandering around, like, not knowing where to go. I did just finish, like, my first dungeon, though. There was like 3 worms, and there was a big sphere of energy, and I blasted them, and that was pretty cool. See, unable to interface with... I gotta learn more languages. I gotta find the space Duolingo owl. I gotta find the Duolingo owl when he's in that little spacesuit, when he wants to fucking hassle you to buy Duolingo Premium. And he needs to teach me how to read, how to translate this new stuff. Like, I'm in a room with 4 sides, and I can't find my way to a save point. I gotta go this way. I gotta back out and turn left. But wait a second! You need to update your translator files. But look, I've been on the other side of the door. So I can't actually use that as a valid save point. That's a problem. Okay, let's see. What are other elevators I can use? This is the zone that I was just in, although I've turned around a million times. So I don't know which of the 4 doors even takes me down here. There's a save room over here, but that's like way far back. Like, this is like where the game starts. There's also this, I guess, the landing site. Hey, there's some blue doors there. That could be worth investigating if I can make my way there. Then, there will be a lot to pick up on as soon as I get into the next session. Like, I'm just trying to end the stream and switch to Stephanie right now. Like, I'm lost. I'm lost in orange rooms. Like, not even, like, blue rooms. Like, places I've already been. Oh my god, this goes up, Griffin. I'm feeling like a little bit of a harsh red gradient myself right now. Okay, so... There are 2 doors available to me, and one of them is a green door that I can't use. So assuming I'm facing this direction, I have a broken elevator, and if I go to the world map, and hop back down into here, then I'll look for the 2 elevators that I have been down, which I actually... It looks like I've taken all 3, but one of them is just, like, blocked from the front end. Wait a second, look. This site that I'm trying to go into leads to a room directly beneath this temple. That seems pretty significant. That seems like a pretty huge landmark I would want to chase after, if anything. Okay, so... If this is north, right? If this is north, and I was on the left, then I want to exit through the right, and that'll take me to the save room. So I pause again. I'm already facing north, which is good. So I want to go through this door. It's going to be so funny when I come out of this elevator after the loading screen. And, like, the upper room and the lower room, like, don't even correlate to each other in the way that I just made it seem like they did. But the way the the 3 elevators were, like, pointing from each other. I think I'm on the right track. Okay, so where did it just spit me out? If this is north, then I am on the right, and there's a portal right there, and if I go back a little bit, then there is a save room. Cool. Oh! Wait, well, not in this room. Oops. The bugs. He's down this hallway. Right, yeah, this is where I was able to make that portal show up. There could be, like, some Dark World stuff there that's worth doing, but I really just want to save right now. I don't want to start new Dark World shit. Not right now. So down this tunnel, and then I'm in here. Well, no, then I'm in here, which is indeed connected to the save room. Okay. We are so close. It's taking me like 20 minutes, like, just to wrap this up. Ah, just a few more doors. I'm so close. Watch there be, like, a dead end. As I go, so, you need this special ability to do this. This is the elevator that I accidentally went down at the beginning. I was meant to be here all along. Yeah, okay, this is chill. You know what, do I even want to do this right now? Saving or not, they're going to be waiting for me when I come back to the game. So what's the point for the time being? Okay, well now I'm in a green hallway. Do I want to be in a green hallway? No, I do not. The save room is behind me. Oops. I just get lost for like another 20 minutes. I thought the save room was like right around the corner. Where could it possibly be? Like at the end of the game. I haven't seen a single save room. I don't know. There we go. Phew. Well. I'm trying to think if I still want to do Stephanie tonight. Because I'm going to be honest, holding the weird remote in the weird way that I have to, in order to, hold it in my setup, like, near my monitor, is, like, actually, like, starting to send, like, shocks of pain up my forearm. So I think I just, like, might stop for now and get some rest. I don't know. We can come back tomorrow with the rest of Stephanie, though. That's like a chill game anyway, so it's probably better to start the day with that. And then I can maybe take a bigger bite out of it, too, hopefully. So I guess in the meantime, that was just Metroid for tonight. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, you could follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube at The Full Galaxy, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also subscribe to me right here on Twitch if you especially enjoyed the stream. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Pillowfort, and Discord. There is a Discord server where there are all sorts of channels for you guys to hang out on both on and off stream. And if any of that sounds like it interests you, you can check out the links to all that in the Twitch cards below if you are watching this live, or in the YouTube description if you are watching the VOD. Oh, we didn't even talk about the new emotes! Alright, well, have a good night. We'll talk about it next time. Bye-bye.